Savage Strike was released in February 2019. This set introduced the Time Thief archetype, a series of dark, psychic, and machine-type monsters that can swarm the field for rank 4 Xyz plays. Notable cards in this set include Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, Orcus Nightmare, Borreload Savage Dragon, the Guard Dragons, and the next in line of powerful pot cards that let you draw 2 Pot of Extravagance. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. I can't believe it. How the hell did both Gage and I end up on the same damn deck last episode? Unbelievable. That was a very entertaining episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. But moving on, we're back in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen. That could have gone either way. If Gage had one more turn, I was dead. But that's the way the ballpark goes, I guess. But we're moving on. OTS Pack 9 is potentially up for grabs here. And looking at the pack again, not really feeling it. The ultimate rares are not really going to benefit us in the slightest. The super rares are okay. I actually think we have a morphing jar, funny enough. But everything else in here, aside from maybe card destruction, I think we have super polymerization. Nothing else is too good. And when you look at some of the other common cards down here, Jet Synchron's pretty crazy, but like until we get Hulk, and we're not even going to get Hulk because we're not doing side sets in this series. I don't even know if that card's very good. Everything else in here is just kind of lackluster. Imperial Order is actually a card I already have, so don't even have to worry about it. So I actually think I'm going to go back to the wheel, if you can believe it. And I actually have a reason for this as well. The reason I want to go to the wheel is because we have a chance to get some more Orcus stuff out of Savage Strike. Being able to get another copy of like Galatea or another Harp Horror, I think maybe in our benefit, especially if our Dark Neostorm pulls next episode are very, very strong. So we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. I'm really hoping to at least get a super rare wild card. And you know what? It looks like we're just going to go ahead and miss out and we're getting a common. I honestly don't even know what I'm looking for. Like Pankratops is the best common in the set and we got a playset of it. I don't even think we really need anything else. I wish we could have gotten a second Goki pull, but that's a rare, unfortunately. But looking through this, I think we have playsets of most of this. I guess I could grab a Spatha. I think we probably got multiple of this last time. The only other card that looked tempting was the Predaplant Dragostapelia, because I think we do actually have a super polymerization, but that needs a fusion monster. Is Gage going to summon fusion monsters? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll just lock in the Spatha because maybe we can still play Crusadia if we have multiple of this. Whatever, it's pretty irrelevant. Let's just go ahead and move on to Savage Strike. Gage is going to tell you all about it.
Damn, I gotta get new friends, bro. I can't be talking to the same people as Cimo if we're both gonna be playing Giant Ballpark. I gotta get some new people outside the circle to help me with decks. Can't believe I gotta talk about this set, bro. Savage Strike released February 1st, 2019. I've opened more of this set than I'd like to admit. But as we've talked about in the last episode, these next 3 sets here, including Dark Neostorm next week, these 3 sets inevitably would shape the meta for like the following year. Savage Strike had a lot to offer, especially in the realm of links for the Dragon Link deck, and it would really culminate in the next set with cards like Omni Dragon Rotar, as well as more Orcus stuff getting released to really push the meta in the direction that we would see for the next year. One of my particular favorite cards released in the set was Neo Space Connector, which was huge for any warrior-based deck. You could summon this and bring out a Neo Spacian from deck, which you bring out Aqua Dolphin, and then Aqua Dolphin would give you a look at your hand, then you make Isolde, and you just combo off from there. I love this card. It's probably one of my favorite in the game. As we were talking about last episode, Orcus Nightmare is one of the Orcus monsters that makes the entire deck go round. Once we get Dingirsu in the next set, Orcus really takes its place in the meta here, but Nightmare is super important for what you would see with basic Orcus combo in all decks. You're able to summon this off of Nightmare Mermaid, which is the Link 1 that we got all the way back in Flames of Destruction. And once you do that, and you send it to the graveyard for a Link monster of like Galatea, you're then able to activate the Orcus Nightmare, send Harp Horror, and get the ball rolling from there. Also right above it, Phantasme was a huge Link monster at the time, being able to deal with any Link spam decks. Again, Danger Thunder was still a deck that was absolutely clobbering right now, one that would be able to stick at normally 3 Link monsters on the board at most. So you're able to dig 4 cards deeper into your deck and find a card that can either stop their combo outright or get you out of the sticky situation the following turn. I'm not going to touch too much on these cards, but all these cards, Petting Source, Psychic Wielder, and Lapis Dragon all had their own places in certain decks, really nice support cards that we would see in a lot of decks in the future. Borreload Savage Dragon, a card that you still see in today's meta, being one of the best generic level 8 synchro monsters. Card was amazing back then, card is still amazing right now. Salamangreat's got Sunlight Wolf, which is of course the biggest inclusion for the deck, integral for the strategy. You didn't see this in the structure deck, but you got Balance in the structure deck and Heat Leo, which was important. Also, Update Jammer was really good for the same Salamangreat deck. I had an extremely long journey searching for Guard Dragon LP myself, and now this card is banned as it should be. Guard Dragon Pisty as well, and Aggerpain, another banned Guard Dragon card. These 2 cards, absolutely insane, dude. Fortunately, I don't think there's going to be much of a strategy we're going to be able to build upon for these Guard Dragons here. I think there's just a little bit too many layers to add to it to actually get it rolling. And then we got, I think this is the first of the Charmers released here, Hita, the Fire Charmer Ablaze. We'd get the other few in the later sets, but this is the first one, and I still think it's the most widely used. Borreload Savage Dragon was pretty good on release, but the chase card of the set was definitely Pot of Extravagance here, being able to banish extra deck cards face down and draw 1 for every 3 banish. If your deck doesn't utilize the extra deck, if you're still playing in a realm where you don't need those Link monsters, a free Pot of Greed is more than enough to ask for. And then another TCG exclusive archetype really hasn't done anything, that's Time Thieves. They're pretty cool, but Redoer is actually a really good generic rank 4 here. If we're able to score 1, it's only a common, not too hard to grab. A couple more Valkyrie cards, and then a big one in the set is Subterra Guru here. This is what I'm going to be digging for today. I think I'm going to try to capitalize on that Subterra strategy that we built up in the past. Double Umastrix, and then double of the field spell card. Again, as for the last few sets, we've been barely scratching the surface with this. Savage Strike in a nutshell was actually a lot more important than I've made it look. There's a lot more cards in it that would definitely shape the metagame going into the future here. Cards that you still happen to see in today's game as well. Before we get to opening this epic set though, let me open the pity pack, excuse me, the Nyhmnim pack again. Moving into a new OTS pack today. OTS 9. Where's that bad boy at here? We got one of them. Can I? Okay, interesting. Flip it up. Oh, that's so sad, man. What am I going to use Shizuku for? Although, Imperial Tombs of Necker Valley, pretty cool. Pretty cool for those Gravekeepers. I will not complain. Right, 24 packs. Let's go. Savage Strike. I am not excited to be opening this set again, dude. Bad memories with this set, bro. If I get at least more than 1 LP in here, I'm breaking something.
All right, you guys. So 24 packs of Savage Strike. There is 1 card we were looking for in here, and it's a common, and its name is Orcus Nightmare. There's some other stuff in here too, but primarily I just want to get a playset of the Orcus Nightmare because that's going to help solidify our Orcus strategy, and then Dark Neostorm next episode is going to be the make or break. So let's flip it up. First pack, there we go, baby. 1 Orcus Nightmare. Subterra Guru is actually a bit terrifying because I think Gage actually has a decent Guru core, so something I need to keep in mind for this episode. Neo Space Connector is good, and actually the star of the pack, Guard Dragon LP in pack number 1. Crusadia Guard Dragon may actually be on the table if we can maybe pull an Aggerpain and a Pisty as well. Well, if we decide to double back on the ballpark strategy, here is Super Armored Robot Armed Black Iron Sea, and yes, the ballpark deck can actually play this. This card's actually kind of nuts. If you have 3 insect monsters with the same name in your graveyard, ballpark gets these all out. You can target any number of them, special summon this card from your hand, then equip them to this card. You can send a monster equipped to this card by this effect to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls with attack greater than or equal to the attack of the monster sent to the graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn, and it's a 2400 attacker. This card's actually kind of crazy, and you know, who knows? Maybe we'll play ballpark again. First ultra rare of the set, Trickstar Divaritis? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I've never seen this card in my life, and we're not playing Trickstar, so I'm not even gonna read it. Okay, there is an Aggerpain. Now, this enables us to just cheat stuff out of our extra deck as long as we can summon it to a zone that 2 monsters are pointing towards. We have the LP. We don't have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which would make this much better, but we may be able to pull some stuff off with Aggerpain. I think we're gonna have to look into that. Good old Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. We don't have Gazelle or Spinny because they came in the structure deck, which is unfortunate, but it's nice to see the boy. Update Jammer's kind of cool, but I don't know if we can really use it. And here's Time Thief Redoer. Coming in at common, this is actually a very strong generic rank 4, and there is some Time Thief support in this set. Pretty low rarity, not a bad archetype. Definitely something to explore.
Oh, already, that's a solid secret rare. Nice looking Guru. That's a mistake. I thought I just had this up. There's no way Subterra Guru's not a rare, right? I ain't gonna complain. If it's a common in this simulator, we're gonna take what we can get. But that card is, it's absolutely not a common, right? Oh, no, wait a minute, it is. Oh, wow. Well, that makes it even easier to pick up today. So Subterra Guru coming out in clutch there. And a Psychic Wielder, like I was saying. Pretty important, though. Man, I misread this. This is gonna be a lot easier to get 3 of these. There's the second one coming in clutch already. Don't even really gotta think about it at this point. I'm already guaranteed to get my third, I am sure. Right, that's actually my second Neos Fusion. And I guess it's okay to talk about it at this point. It's not a bad card by any means. I guess this is like the poor man's kind of Red Eyes Fusion if you want to play a Dragoonish package. If we had a thing like Rainbow Neos, that was actually a tech back in the day with Neos Fusion here. But we could also summon something like Brave Neos, which is in this same set. It's not exactly the greatest card, but it's definitely a free summon you can cap out your turn with, and it's actually, it does something. It's not that bad. It's a beefy dude.
Second copy of Agripane in case our first one gets stopped, and there is an Orcus Nightmare. I believe number 2. It's either that or number 3, but 2 is probably going to be enough, but nice to see it. Neos Fusion is kind of sick. I don't think we pulled a Rainbow Neos. I also don't even know if we have the cards to make Rainbow Neos, but nonetheless, it'd be cool if we could actually summon that in Progression Series. Hita's actually a pretty sick Link too, allowing us just to pull off some really neat plays. I believe this is the first of the Charmer Link monsters that are very ubiquitous, and there's the third Orcus Nightmare if we didn't already have the playset. Well, I suppose our good RNG when it comes to secret rares was going to run out eventually. This is TG Trident Launcher. Spoiler alert, this card sucks, so we're not even going to bother.
Agripane, that's actually a huge pull right there. This card is banned, and this is the first of the Guard Dragons actually banned. A lot of people argued that LP should have been banned way before Agripane was, but I disagree. Agripane's nuts. Just being able to circumvent any sort of summoning condition that a dragon monster would have, you can slap it on the board. Popular targets were like Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. This card was still legal today. Dragon Link would still be broken, dude. Redoer is a really good common card too. I'm happy to pick that bad boy up. LP, wow, the journey's over. Sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh! We come full circle, man. I'm probably not going to be playing this bad boy. I don't know if I have a list that actually is relevant enough for this thing. One of the popular things this was actually used with Pendulum, with Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. Was a pretty easy level 4 dragon to pull out from the deck, blink it into an LP, and use it with the Electromite Zone. Happened to be pretty good. Hita's a lovely kind of generic Link 2, I guess you could call it. Like I said, these Charmers, when they all came out, they had their own respective decks that they were good in. In due time, I think all the Charmers will get to see the light of day. This is like our 5th Neos Fusion, by the way. I don't really want to talk about it. All right, coming up on the last 4 packs here, we got Wielder, which is really solid, and we got our 3 Guru. I didn't mention it, but after the first 2, we did manage to get our 3rd. We got a lot of decent stuff. Nothing too terrible. Danger Ogopogo is one of the big danger monsters. It's at this point, I think all the dangers really didn't get too good. This one, like, I think dumps 1 from deck to graveyard, which is not at all what you want to do. Hyper Psychic Riser is not too bad, though, to pair with our Wielder, and then I think this is the 3rd Psychic Tracker we ended up getting. All right, last 2 packs here. Anything good in the close here? I think it was a successful opening today. Like, nothing too flashy. Last pack, anything big? Another LP. That's a 3rd LP, bro. Could you imagine if I had that luck in sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh? All right, not going to be upset, though. We did get 3 Subterra Guru. That is what I came to grab today. Let's get deck building, man. I'm excited.
Second copy of LP's neat, but we don't have a Pisty yet. We don't really need a Pisty, but I would like to at least have one for the option. There's Violet Chimera. You know, we do have a lot of just the other good Salamangreat cards. Maybe I shouldn't completely write this off. Oh, shit. That is one of the best cards in the set. Borreload Savage Dragon. Talk about a hit. This is one of the most universally played synchro monsters of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! This card is a house. 3,000 attack, level 8 synchro. You can equip a Link monster to it when it is synchro summoned. It can negate stuff. It gains attack. This card just does it all. What a hit. Happy to see it. You know, I'm not even really going to complain about another danger. Ogopogo's not like particularly the best danger, but it is a danger still. And so that's a way for us to get cards out of hand, especially if we're going to go down the Orcust route. I'll take it. Only a couple of packs left. Let's go ahead and see what we are going to get in the close. Nothing great in this pack. A lot of Time Thief stuff. Maybe I should look at that because that archetype's not terrible. And for our last pack, anything good? Another copy of LP. That's crazy. We got 3 LPs and no Pisties. Gage is probably screaming right now from his sealed only series that I just got 3 of this in 24 packs and it took him how long? But nonetheless, hopefully, you know, the luck was more in his favor this time and he's not going to have to go that deep to find LP, but otherwise he won't be able to get it at all if he doesn't get it this time around. So we've got a lot of work to do. Let's go ahead and get to deck building.
Right, so as I was saying, this is a deck that we've been building up for a little bit. This is a strategy that we pulled a while back with our double Umastrix, but it wasn't going to be something that we visited until, like I said, we got Guru, because this is the card that really put this deck over the edge. Subterra Guru is absolutely insane, a flip effect monster that allows us to add any Subterra card when flip face up, but also it has a quick effect if we control a Subterra card. If any other situation, it's just an ignition where we can target one other other face-up on the field, change this card as well as that other monster to face-down defense. That can include our opponent's monsters as well. Incredible disruption card to be able to flip something out so you can't use it for link summons, but also just being able to reset it so we're able to then get our search again with the Guru. Popular pickups off the Guru would be Fiendus. We only have one of them though. Isn't that sad? Fiendus is a negation for just about anything, and it can also flip something face down, so we can flip back down our Guru. Also, Umastrix is going to be a really big pickup, and our Subterra Nemesis Warrior. Not to mention there's also other goodies that we can pick up, including Final Battle, which is absurd, having 3 different effects, all of them being really good. Cave Clash is alright at best. Also, not to mention there's other things we can pick up, like Subterra Final Battle, a card that can continuously set itself over and over again and has 3 actually powerful effects. And then also Subterra Cave Clash is like alright that we can pick it up as well. Buff it out with a whole bunch of just generically good cards like the Pankratops. Even though this is a going first deck that we are going to want to set up with, we're going to drag out the game long enough where we may be behind on board, and if we can just pull off the Pankratops, it's going to be able to control the game state. Especially paired with a card like Kaiser Coliseum and Subterra Guru is an absolute nightmare to get around. I can already tell it's going to be a wild match if we can get this thing on the field. We also have the field spell package to pair with the Destrudo engine, plugging in the World Dino Wrestling here, which is a great field spell. If it hits the graveyard, we can banish it if our opponent controls more monsters and summon a Dino Wrestler from the deck, which don't have to do much thinking. It's Pankratops. He's coming out. This is definitely a much different strategy than we've been taking in the last few episodes here. I feel like we're going to be able to slow down the game and at least have something interesting going on here. I think we're done with the going second for at least a minute. Hopefully Alex is on a different strategy as well. For the side deck, speaking of which, Alex's Orchest pull is unreal. It was better than what he even told me. So I decided Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is actually not a bad thing to put in here. Shadow Imprisoning stops on field and in graveyard, which all those Orchest effects do activate in the graveyard. So if he's on any silly Orchest strategy like that, even if it is pre-Dingirsu, it's definitely plausible that he could be doing something. So having the Shadow Imps, I think, is a pretty good idea. Goes and matches perfectly fine in our deck here because all of our dudes are like Earth except for like Eater of Millions, which is just going to be a generic dude to get rid of anything that might be causing a problem on the board. Speaking of which, the extra deck, I didn't even really bring it up. Besides like Ancient Fairy, Black Rose, it's not important because Eater of Million is just going to banish it all away. And then other just generically good stuff in the side deck that might be able to get plugged out for things that may not be as good, like Lost Wind or like Heavy Storm Duster if Alex is not on any sort of back row deck. Altogether, I'm very pleased with this deck here, and it should be a pretty coherent strategy. Just set Guru. Hopefully it gets us there. Excited to see what Alex brings to the table today. Hopefully it is going to be able to stack up against the deep, dark Subterrors. Let's find out.
Aha, bet you weren't expecting me to be bringing Time Thieves to today's duel, but I can be honest with you, this wasn't exactly my primary plan. I wanted to try out the Agripane LP stuff with the Crusadia package that I have. Problem is, there isn't really a good dragon for me to go into off of Agripane. I don't have like a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon or anything, and so there isn't really a big payoff there. And then also the issue is that there's no Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, so, you know, it's doable, but I wasn't really fully committed on it. But I saw the Time Thief stuff, and I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and give this a shot, because some of these Time Thief cards are actually really cool, and while we don't have access to all the Phantom Knight stuff that makes them very powerful, I figured we would go ahead and see what a good old just rank 4 spam deck can do. So this is the deck we're bringing. I also want to throw Gage off of his game, because maybe he thinks we're going to play Ballpark, maybe he thinks we're going to play Crusadia again. I don't know. I just want to mix it up, play going first deck specifically, and this way he's not going to know what we're throwing at him. So let's do the card by card. We have our danger package as always here. These are all level 4, which is what matters the most. Jackalope can get to any of them, and Bigfoot's just big, right? He can pop a card, he's 3,000. I figure if we're going to play all the rest of the dangers, we may as well throw Bigfoot in as well. We've got the Destrudos for the typical Destrudo package, as well as the Mari Mari, the Maxi as well. Then we have our Perform Mages. We haven't seen these in a while. We have a Damage Juggler, which is limited. I think it might be either banned or limited at this point, but in any case, we can only play one. 3 Hat Tricker, because it's pretty easy for us to get monsters on the field, and 2 copies of Trick Clown that we can keep bringing back for material. We've got 2 Photon Thrasher to get onto the field just so we can start spamming. We've also got 2 copies of Time Thief Bezel Ship. This is one of the new cards that we have access to, and what we're able to do actually, this first part of the effect is okay. As a quick effect, you can tribute it and target a Time Thief succeeds you control. Attach a card from your opponent's graveyard to it as material. That's not bad. If we can get like a trap card on a redoer, that seems okay. But the second effect's a little bit better. If Bezel Ship is in the graveyard, you can detach a material from an Xyz monster you control to special summon Bezel Ship, but then you banish it when it leaves the field. So it's another way just to get more resources onto the field. We've also got 3 Time Thief Regulator. This is basically Rescue Rabbit for the archetype, which is kind of crazy. If you control no other monsters, you can tribute it, special summon 2 Time Thief monsters with different names from your deck in defense, except another copy of itself. And when an Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it to the field, but banish it if it leaves the field. So Rescue Rabbit, you get out without a winder and a bezel ship, you can go into a redoer, and redoer is actually very annoying to deal with in a format like this, so that's why I want to give this a shot. We also have 3 copies of Time Thief Winder. This is the Stratos of the deck. You can actually just detach a material from any Xyz to special him, and if he's normal or special summon, you can add a Time Thief card from deck to hand. So we're primarily going to be grabbing the trap, but it depends on the circumstances, of course. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, Book of Moon, Darkhold, Foolish Burial, Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, Scapegoat, and Snatch Steel. And for the traps, we want to play a few of these. 3 Compulse, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 copies of Time Thief Lieback. Now, this is important because we don't have access to cards like the Phantom Knight's trap that's a level 4 that we can just summon and make redoer that way. This is a way for us to get a trap card on our redoer, so that way it actually acts as a form of interruption. But it's a pretty neat card. You can just target a Time Thief you control, attach a Time Thief card from hand or deck to it as material. So if we have one, which we can search off of the winder, we can equip the other one as a material. And the second effect, we can banish it from the grave and basically attach a card from our opponent's graveyard to our redoer. So that is pretty nice. We also have a Torrential rounding out the 42. The extra deck, of course, we have the Yazi. We're bringing back the Karen Gorgon, Gaga Cowboy. Ragna Zero's okay. It's also water for the little Miss Starboy combo, so I figure it's not terrible. We have Trapeze Magician because we are on the clowns. We've got 2 copies of Redoer. And then for the links, we have Cerberus Phoenix, Link Spider, Double Miss Starboy, the Reaperdocus, the Saryuja Skull Dread, which we actually summoned last time, and an Underclock Taker to deal with large things. And then the side, we've got 3 DD Crow. These have been pretty clutch, so I want to keep these in. 3 Pankratops, probably going to come in when we know we're going second. 3 Kaijus in case Gage is up to anything funny. We've got a bunch of spell and trap removal in MST, Double Twin Twister, Double Red Reboot, and a Dimensional Barrier rounding things off. Guys, I have no idea what direction Gage is going to go. Maybe he's going to double back with Ballpark. Maybe he's going to go in a completely different direction, but I want to make sure that he is not prepared for what we're bringing today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I hope you're ready to get savagely struck down this episode. That was a pretty bad one, but you know, pretty low effort. Pretty low
taking
effort.
it from last week's, I think it was a lot better.
nothing's gonna be worse than last week's. That was the absolute like bottom of the barrel when it comes to these. But interesting set. I think there's some good stuff we're looking for in here, but I don't think it was as exciting as Soul Fusion for me. Maybe you feel differently, but
I mean, me of course being able to read through the set because that's my role in this series now. I again, it's another one of those sets. Like I feel these 3 sets here, Savage Strike, Dark Neo Storm, and then Soul Fusion beforehand. I actually feel like if you look at the sets, they seem like okay, but if you think about it, it's really what shaped the meta for like the next year.
Yeah.
With all the Orchist cards getting released, the Dragon Link stuff. Like without these sets, the meta would be nowhere it is today. And actually, a lot of the cards they're impactful in today's metagame too. We're really starting to see like the progression series come to an end here, which is kind of sad. But you know what? It's cool to see all these cards recently we've seen and how we can perform just in a sealed format. It's
absurd that we're actually in 2019 already for the progression series.
I know,
the
dude.
years are flying, but that's the fun of it, I suppose. And we've got some fun stuff planned for the future as well. I think the fans will be looking forward to it. I'm ready if you are, buddy. We can go ahead and shout out the patron. It is Morgan Carlson. Thank you for the support. Congratulations.
I won. Speaking of congratulations, I won this one. Holy smokes.
I'm curious to know what you're going to do. We have been playing some weird decks lately, so I feel like this could go either way. So let's see what you're
I feel like it's very up in the air what strategy you're on. You could be going back to those mists, but I don't know. This one, I'm actually confident. Alex, I'm changing it back again. We're going first.
Okay, sure. Sounds like a plan. Good luck, buddy. Hope it plays
out for you. Good luck,
duelist.
Let's see how it goes. All right, I'm going to go standby phase into the main phase. I will start my turn by activating Chicken Game, my favorite card.
Sure. This is your favorite card.
It's like I always open this thing. Classic pay 1,000 draw card here.
Oh, good.
Very cool.
Waiting for the Destrudo play coming in any moment.
I'm going to set 1, 2. And I'm going to end my turn, Alex. Go ahead.
Okay. A bit of a throwback here, Gage. Gotta say, this is a much slower game than we're used to.
It feels like a little slower already, you know?
Not the worst. Not the worst. Anything in standby for me?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, we're going to head on over to main 1 then. And Gage, I think I'm going to start things off here with a new card, as a matter of fact.
All right, I'm excited to see it.
I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Time Thief Regulator.
Oh, yo! Okay, no, this deck is actually sick, bro. I love it.
This deck's pretty lit. Like, I remembered that these cards were here, and I thought, okay, I figure we should get this out. Is the summon fine?
All right, thinking on the summon here if I want to do anything. All right, yeah, I definitely think this is the right play. Okay, I'm going to activate in response to the summon here. There can be only one.
This card is the bane of every meta player's existence. I hate this card so much.
To the fun zone, bro. All right, nice regulator. What do you want to do with it?
We can't really do much with it now, fortunately. He's kind of just going to be sitting. So you're on there can be only one. I have this hunch that you're playing Guru because Guru is in this set, and you're playing there can be only one, which is a Guru staple, if there were one. So I'm kind of thinking how I want to deal with this because this is going to be rather annoying. My options are quite limited if I'm being honest. Okay, I can only control one of each type. I have a play. Not sure how confident I am in it though, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and set 2 cards in my back row.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and fire off Danger Mothman.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
So you ready to play?
Let's see I'm ready to gamble. All right, so we're going to go 1 through 6, okay? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sounds good. That's actually perfect for the viewers to see that.
Yes, okay. There you go, in perfect fairness.
Every goddamn time, Gage!
Yeah, let's go. This is the one time where hitting the right card actually mattered. I get to stay alive this time.
For real. Okay,
you want to activate your Mothman? Go ahead.
I do, actually. So we're both going to draw and discard here. So, oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's actually, that's a really sick draw. Okay, I'm going to discard. Alex, I'm going to discard my Dark Hole.
Okay, I'm going to discard Time Thief Flyback.
Okay.
Really wanted that Mothman to resolve. I'm not going to lie.
Sure.
I will go ahead and pay for Chicken Game. I'll draw a card now.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's pretty good. Okay, so if I'm under the assumption you're playing Guru, which I think you are, that's bad. Gotta be honest, that's kind of a problem. I don't really want to attack, if I'm being honest. I think the move is probably to just throw it over to you, actually. Go ahead.
Genuinely, all I needed to see, bro. I got my 1 turn. I'm taking over this game. I'm going to draw for turn.
Sure.
Stand by, main. I'm going to game it up again here. I'm going to pay another 1,000, draw a card.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, this is broken. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, wait, this is sick. This is pretty popping. All right, Alex, I'm going to activate set rotation.
Okay.
I'm gonna sack off the game. Unless you got something. You got something?
No, you're good. You're good.
All
I'll
right,
take
cool.
my terrible field spell. It's probably going to do nothing.
Yeah, I will take my... that's a hidden city. You can't see it. Well, it's hidden. You can't see the hidden city.
The hidden city is hidden.
And then you can have
thank you for World Dino Wrestler. Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
Yeah. I was going to say, you want to read that to the people? It's a pretty good card.
Yeah, it allows you to search Pancratops when it's in the grave. That's its primary purpose.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so set rotation's resolved. I'm going to activate the hidden city, no longer hidden, and I'm going to pick up a Subterra card.
Yep, I had a feeling you were on this. Okay,
yeah,
at least my suspicions were correct.
It's honestly really good.
I believe you have 2 copies of this card as well.
I do, actually, and I think you do too, actually.
I think we
enough.
both pulled 2 copies of this, but I think you got the better rest of the Subterra core.
I think so too.
Me.
I think I got a really solid pull from it. I'm going to pick up a copy of Umastrix.
Seems pretty good.
Alex, I'm going to follow it up with a Pot of Greed.
Gross. Yep.
Oh my god, dude. How does it get any better?
Got so many choices.
I know, right? Okay, Alex, I am going to follow up. We're going to flip up, you guessed it, Mr. Subterra Guru.
There's the boy. I will attempt to Fiendish Chain this.
This is so good. I'm going to chain Mystical Space Typhoon.
Wow, that's gross. That was in your hand, too.
Yep.
So nothing much I could do about that. Yep, it's going to resolve then. Sure.
Dope. Okay, so I'm going to pick up with Guru. I get to pick up any Subterra card, and I'm going to pick up Final Battle.
Pretty good one.
Yep, the advantage keeps coming. Okay, Alex, I'm going to activate Subterra Guru, and I'm going to target your regulator to set it, okay? So Subterra Guru is going to set, and then since a card was set, I'm going to special summon the Umastrix here and face down.
Boy is here.
Position.
Yep.
Wow, it's looking good. All right, I'm going to activate the Hidden City. I'm going to flip up the Umastrix, and I'm going to banish a monster you control. So I'm going to banish the regulator.
I'm actually going to think here.
You ain't got nothing. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Regulator's banished.
Dope. All right, love to see it. Not exactly attacking because everything's in defense right now. Not sure if it's a problem, though. I definitely have full setup. I'm going to set a card face down.
Could be anything.
It could literally be anything, dude. All right, we'll do it. I'm going to activate. You ready for this? Banned card coming in, Alex.
Okay.
I'm going to activate nothing. I'm actually terrified of Heavy Storm. All right, I'm just going to pass it over to you, Alex. I feel like this board's really unbelievable. I don't know how you're going to out it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anything in standby for me?
No, you're good.
Okay, this is not looking too good.
I wouldn't expect it to. I wouldn't expect it to.
No, setup's pretty good, and my hand is not particularly strong. I'd be like okay if it wasn't for the damn there could be only one.
I can't believe that's actually what is screwing you up. That really,
Yeah,
I thought you had other targets for Regulator, but...
So the problem is Regulator has to grab 2 Time Thieves with different names, and the problem is the other target is a machine. The one that everyone knows that the Stratos is, I believe, is a warrior, or a psychic, maybe. I don't remember. But he's not a machine, point being. So the fact that Regulator and the Bezel ships share the same typing is not exactly working in my favor right now. And you have to get different names, of course.
I know you'll take solace in the fact when I tell you that that's my only, there can be only one, too. So.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. How? One of it? Unbelievable.
Yeah,
okay.
when I opened it, yep. A typical guru behavior.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to beat this. The nice thing is, like, you're going to take some time to kill me, I guess. So I will set, and then I'm going to set 2, and I'll throw it over. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, during the end phase, I will activate the final battle.
Sure.
And since this thing can continuously set itself, I am not upset. So I'm going to flip up a face-down Subterror. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so I am going to flip up the Guru.
Mm-hmm.
Battle's going to reset itself when I'm trigger Guru. For Guru, I'm going to pick up the legendary second Umostrix.
Pretty good.
Very strong. And are we good to proceed to end phase?
You're good. You're good.
Love to hear it, man. All right, I'm going to draw for turn. Standby phase main. All right, I'm going to start the turn by activating Subterror Guru. I'm going to target the Umostrix, and I'm going to try to flip both of them down.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. And then, since a monster was flipped face down, I'm not going to do anything yet. I don't want to run to Torrential again. Okay, so I'll start the turn. We will flip up the Umostrix.
Sure.
And I'll activate Umostrix to banish.
Goes the Bezel ship.
All right, neat. Okay, I will flip summon up Subterror Guru, and I'll activate Guru.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Off of Guru, I'll pick up a second final battle.
Sure.
Neat. Man, I just feel like I'm in such a good position right now. I don't know.
Really? What gave that away?
I really don't know how I lose this from here. I'm going to go battle phase.
Sure.
Puncture for 16.
Okay.
And then a hot 2.
Sure.
Neat. I'm going to go main phase 2. I am going to activate nothing. I am going to set 1, 2. I actually am going to activate final battle, and I am going to reset my Umostrix here.
Sure.
Cool. No, that card just keeps setting it face down. It's so good. All right, Alex, go ahead. Your turn.
See if we can get a good one. That'd be okay. Standby phase, anything?
Nope, you're good.
Wouldn't be bad if we had something to do with it, and I don't think that we do. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh man, yeah, I felt like I had a lock on that too easy. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I was saying, I'm like, I feel like maybe I could maybe turn it around, but it was gonna be a tall order. It would have been a tall order for sure.
All right, we'll see how you do next time here.
Well, didn't go as planned. Nope. I'll be honest.
I expected it
didn't. In the face of there can be only one, that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, I feel like had that not been the case, I feel like I could have done a couple things to possibly stop things from getting just out of hand. That's one of the things with Guru. Like in the initial stages, it's not scary, but once it starts to snowball, it just gets out of control.
Oh yeah, once it sticks, it's like if you don't have some sort of like blowout, you feel like you've lost the game. Like
absolutely.
It's too good.
So I'm gonna go first. Didn't get to do that in the first game, and hopefully it's a little bit better this time around.
All right, show me what you got, buddy. Bro. Good luck.
It's not looking too bad, actually. It's all right. Let's see what we can make happen here. I'm going to start by running out a Time Thief Winder.
Yep, wind it up, bro.
Gonna wind it up, use that effect, and we're gonna grab ourselves the good old Time Thief Flyback.
Sure.
I'm going to set a card. And then I'm going to activate Danger Chupacabra.
Oh, let's do it. All right, ready? So we'll do 1 through 4, reroll 5, 6.
Yep, I swear to God, if you hit this again.
Complete randomness has been doing very well for me.
Bro!
Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Come on, dump it! Oh my god, dude. I think in all danger activations, I think I'm like, what, 4
You're
for
3
4?
for 3.
3
You're
for 3?
3 for 3.
That's
you
unreal.
haven't missed.
That is
you
unreal.
Haven't missed. And I don't even get the trigger because there's nothing in grave. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay. Shit. All right. I think I don't really have a choice, and I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to bring out this Strudo.
Sure, yeah.
I'm only doing that just so I can special this hat tricker.
Sure, yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. We will get the boy himself, and I will just go ahead and set another card, and I will pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn.
In your draw phase,
Okay.
I'm going to activate Time Thief Flyback.
Okay.
So this allows me to target a Time Thief Xyz I control, and I can attach a Time Thief card from my hand or deck to it as material. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's A-okay with me, bro. Go for it.
Okay, so we're going to grab another copy of Time Thief Flyback here.
Okay.
So this one's going to go to grave. This one's actually... Oh, I did not mean to do that, so this is going to take some time now. But basically, this is now just going to be used as a material here. Okay. And then we're also going to go into the standby phase, unless you have something else.
No, I will gladly move it to standby here. No problem.
Yep, and so then that's going to trigger the redoer. So I'm also going to get a card that you have off the top of your deck.
Okay.
So let's see
I
what
think
you got.
I'll just mill it here. You get a look. Oh, my infip.
Oh, not bad. Okay, not bad.
All right, you can have the infip. No problem.
Yeah, this is so convenient to do this on Dueling Book, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move this here, and we're going to move Redoer back up, and you're good to go, buddy.
Okay. Damn, Alex, I feel bad for you, bro. You picked the wrong time to commit your whole hand. Alex, my main phase, I'm not liking it, dude. I'm going to exit it. Is that okay?
You got the bad, oh, geez, evenly matched coming in hot. Fantastic.
Battle phase?
Fantastic.
I don't
All
think I'm
good.
going to declare the attacks today, bud, but I am going to go to the end of the battle phase.
Sure,
I'm going
that's
to
fine.
evenly match you, dude.
Gross.
You can keep the
Gross,
redoer.
gross.
That's totally fine. It's not going to fucking
I mean,
matter.
that's the only thing I'm really going to keep, right? And
Yep.
God, does this fucking suck. Well, you know, I was doing some work to you the last few games. I guess this is karma coming around. So we're going to get rid of the Destrudo. We'll get rid of this card. And I guess I'm going to chain the redoer and protect him. It just sucks that all that material's gone, but
What are you gonna-
it is what it is.
What do you mean protect him? You're going to banish him until the end of the turn?
I'm going to banish him till the end phase, yeah, and then he'll come back.
You don't have to do that.
I do want to do that. I want to make sure I at least get it back.
You still keep it. What do you mean? Alex, have you ever resolved an evenly matched?
Oh,
in your
wait.
life?
What am I talking about? Never mind.
What are you doing?
Never mind. Never mind. I'm tilted that there's evenly matched.
Yeah,
That's all. Okay.
obviously, we all would be. Go ahead and put your
Yeah.
material back.
Okay.
I'll
So
give
I
you
got to
back
put
your
all these
material.
materials back now. So this is going to be fun.
I'll give you
But
back
I'll take the imperm back too, please, sir. Thank you. And then you can just, you can do whatever you want because I'm probably dead at this point.
You most
but
likely are. Yeah, I'll go main phase 2 and I'll activate Pot of Greed.
Gross. Yeah, that's fine. Can't do anything about that.
Yeah. What are you thinking about? All right.
I'm still just playing with my stacked materials over here, buddy. I'm not doing much.
I'm gonna activate Dragon Ravine.
Sure.
Okay, so you haven't activated Redoer, right?
Correct. No. Now that I understand how evenly matched works, I have not activated Redoer yet.
Okay, no doubt. I'll activate Redoer. I mean, not Redoer. Fucking Ravine. And I will pitch Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Shadow Imprisoning Mirror coming out of the side deck. I'm kind of surprised you're citing this.
I was actually, you know what? I was expecting Orcust might be on your radar because your Orcust pull is nuts. So I was like,
okay,
I'll throw it in there just in
okay.
case. It just happened to work out because you're playing Goobers
Yeah, Time
too,
Thieves are all
so-
dark. That incidental synergy is pretty nice. Thinking if I want to redoer this.
Okay.
Because this is pretty nice because you actually minus here. You potentially then get to set up for a Destrudo play of your own, which is pretty gross. Nah, you're fine. You can send.
Okay. I will dump, like you thought. I am going to dump my own Destrudo there.
There he is.
Get him to the GY.
I mean, for what it's worth, Time Thief Redoer is pretty hard to deal with.
It is, actually. That's why I'm thinking it's a quick effect. It's pretty good. That's why
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to commit too much. I'm just going to set 2 cards.
Sure.
I'm just going to end the turn, Alex.
Okay. I think that's fine with me. I don't think I want to do anything else. So I will draw. In the standby, I'll activate Redoer, take your card.
Yep, no problem. Oh, there's a pop-up.
I didn't
for it.
even know there was a
realize
button
that.
for
That
this. This
changes
makes
my
this
life.
way
Holy-
easier.
Oh, you took my Guru, you punk. Oh.
I took the Guru. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go into main phase 1 here.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had a spell. A spell would be pretty sick to be able to at least get a draw to get back in this game. But it is what it is. Okay. I suppose I'm just going to move into battle, try to hit for 24.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got some damage in. Not bad. Not bad. I will proceed to second main. And I guess I will just set a card of my own. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw.
Stand by. I'll take your card. It's just one card.
That thing is fun. You see how many materials are on that thing right now, dude?
I know. Like, I'm getting. I wish this was that ghost trick card that like wins you the game or whatever. If it gets like 10 materials on it.
Good gravy, man. There's already so much on that thing. Yeah, you can have it.
Oh!
No!
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, shit. How are you gonna win this game with just fucking Redoer beatdown?
Literally, I'm just gonna beat
stunned.
your face in with
I'm
Redoer.
literally
That's the
stunned right
plan.
now. I don't know what I can do to beat this thing.
It's just redoer, Gage. What's the problem?
I know, right? All right, I actually think I have a play here, funny enough. I am going to activate, yeah, all right, we're doing it. I'm going to activate Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders. I'm going to pitch max C, and I'm going to target Destrudo.
Okay. Are you going to wall up with Destrudo?
I'm going to summon Destrudo. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's fucking go.
Level 7 Destrudo wall. I'm down. I'm down.
I'm going to normal summon Subterra Fiendus.
Okay. All right. Now we got to think about this. Okay. So this actually is a level 8 play that you can make, so that's a bit scary. Level 7 Destrudo, you don't see that too often.
Nope.
It's funny. What do you make here? That's the question. Got a few 8s, but I'm not really scared of them. I mean, if you pulled Borreload Savage Dragon this set, you don't even have any links, so that's not even really that good. I think here, I'm a little bit scared what you can do, and I also don't know what you can do, which doesn't help. So I actually think I'm going to fire Redoer here.
Okay, go ahead and detach your cost.
So yeah, so I'm going to detach, I'm just going to run the gamut. So I'm going to detach 3. So I'm going to get rid of a spell, a trap, and a monster. And so we're going to activate all the effects.
I figured you'd have to do that, which is why the second Shadow Imp is going to ruin your day.
Will it though, when I have a copy of Red Reboot set?
Holy shit! No fucking way! Oh my god. Go fucking figure. Wow.
Now, it's not fantastic here, but we still got a game on our hands.
All right, so set the Shadow Imp face down.
Yep, get set.
And then
you get to set a trap from your deck, which I'm not happy about.
Dude, go fuck yourself, man. Really? Unreal. I can't believe it. I'm fucking Red Reboot. All right, I guess I'll put down from the deck. I'll put down a There Can Be Only One.
Okay,
make your
that's
life
pretty
just
good.
A little bit difficult here. All right, so we're going to resolve Redoer. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'm going to banish the Redoer for the rest of the turn. Fiendus is going to go to the top of your deck, and I get to draw a card because I detached a spell.
That's fine.
And you may continue, but don't think you got much left going on over
I don't
there.
think I do either, actually. I did Destrudo walling up here. Let's do it.
I mean, it's something. It's something.
All right, Alex, it's your turn, man.
Okay, so Redoer is going to come back in the end phase here.
But buy all his materials, though. Yeah, he actually doesn't come back to the main monster zone.
Oh, yeah, he comes back to the main monster zone. That's
can't
right.
put him in
That's right. Correct. Cool. Okay, so then I'll go ahead and draw. Standby. Gonna use the effect of Redoer, and there's the Shadow Mirror. Yep.
Why not?
That's what I really wish it was like Twin Twister, but unfortunately, well, yeah, actually no, because I didn't have a hand, so maybe not. But Redoer will not trigger. How sad. We'll just go into main 1 then. You're gonna redraw the Fiendus, which isn't ideal. Not a lot going on over here. I think I'm just going to set 1 and probably toss it back over to you. That Shadow Imprisoning is going to be a bit of a problem.
I figured it might be fine by me. I'll draw for turn. Standby phase, you got anything?
Yeah,
you can't. Nice Redoer. I'll go main phase 1. I'm going to summon Fiendus.
How much do I care about this? I feel like I'm just like prolonging my misery at this point.
I feel like you are too. I feel like you have to deal with this Fiendus, otherwise I'm getting that Guru back. And it's,
I know.
It's curtains
yeah,
from there, bud.
That's what I'm worried about. I have a way to deal with it, but it's like if I don't get something to just get my stuff back online, it's just not gonna happen.
It's like, how do you get over this Destrudo? I genuinely don't know.
I mean, before you flipped up Shadow Mirror, I could have just kept stacking it to the top of your deck. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. All right, I'll compulse it. I mean,
kind of have to.
It's another turn.
I guess.
It's another turn.
Yep. All right. It'll go back, and that will in fact give you another turn, I think, here, because I am not going to use that redox effect for no reason. All right, go ahead, dude.
Heavy storm. Heavy storm. Heavy storm.
As if it does anything here.
It would make Redoer live again.
Oh, okay. Well, true. But next turn, my turn around.
Oh, I had a plan for that. Don't worry. But fortunately, I don't think we got there. Of course, now when the Shadow Mirror's up, I just keep drawing all these cards that are just so good under it. Like, our options are pretty limited here. Go ahead, buddy.
You're just passing?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well,
you weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I really wasn't. I'll draw for turn. I'll go standby main, okay?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to summon Fiendus.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to activate Fiendus. I'm going to set this bitch, and I'm going to summon back Guru.
Okay, so in response, I'm actually going to chain Time Thief, Flyback, and Grave.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to equip the Guru as material to my Redoer.
Oh, yo, wait a minute. Wait, let me read that shit. You can banish from the target one. Yo! Oh my God! Okay, all right.
Pretty sick, right?
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
outsmarted. I didn't expect that. Okay. Well, my Destrudo gets set, but I don't think it's that huge of a deal.
It's whatever. I mean, if you really want it, you could just flip it back up. But
Yep, he's coming back up.
yeah, I figured.
Now I just gotta make something, I guess. Okay, sure. I'm going to synchro with these two.
Sure.
And I am going to make... I mean, I guess we'll... Do I just play around destruction because I can? Yeah, I'll summon Stardust Dragon.
Excuse me, sir. You can't because of their... Oh, shit! You don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
be the only
not
one
flip
up.
face up, idiot! What?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, yeah, okay, Stardust on the
Damn
field.
it. I know you have it. I forgot. I'm glad you put it back in your deck, you know, after the Joseph
Yeah,
debacle.
yeah, right? Oh my, that's so funny.
Oh my god. I thought you had there could be only one up. Shit.
I'll go
oh my
battle
god. That would've been
phase, I'll
great.
poke you for 100.
Yeah. I'll activate the effect.
And it does nothing, sure.
I know, it does nothing. I just wanted to do
All
it.
right, and then I'll go main phase 2, and ready for this, Alex, I think it's going to lock it up. I'm going to activate Kaiser Coliseum.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Fantastic. You know what? I've played a floodgate deck against you before, so this is only fair.
Yep.
This is like payback.
Right, this is an above average board. It is your move, Duelist.
Yeah, this is anyone's game. I'll draw. Does that do anything?
God, no, it doesn't. I swear. It can't even heavy storm me anymore.
Fucking Kaiser on top of it all. Ugh, gross. This card's banned for a reason. This card sucks.
Yep.
What are we doing? Well, I'm gonna fire this Foolish. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'll see if there's
Sure.
anything worthwhile that I can dump.
You got it, bud.
Destrudo would be nice, but you have Shadow Imprisoning up. Yeah, I suppose I'll dump a Trick Clown.
Okay.
I'll pay the 1,000 to bring him back, unless you have like Light Imprisoning Mirror too.
Nope, you're good.
All right, so he's coming. That's probably where I'm just gonna end because of Kaiser Coliseum.
Yep. Kaiser Coliseum.
Such a disgusting card. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
All right, neat. I will go draw for turn. Stand by main.
At least this Trick Clown buys me a little time.
It does. All right, I will activate Redox from the graveyard. I'm going to banish the Maxi and the Guru. I'm gonna summon it back.
Sure.
Okay. I'll go battle phase.
Okay.
I'll poke into your Trick Clown.
Yep. Then I suppose I'm gonna bring it back, so I'll do that.
Yep. And then I'll just attack it again.
Okay, and it goes.
I'll go main phase 2. And I will just set a card and end the turn. Go ahead.
I don't know what miracle I'm gonna need to get out of this. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Okay, I'm going to fire Twin Twister.
Sure.
I'm gonna pitch this Regulator, and I'm going to pop the Shadow Imprisoning, and I'm going to pop the one I know is there can be only one from the red reboot.
I'll activate Stardust Dragon.
Sure.
Protect it.
Protect it. That's fine. I'm gonna normal summon Winder.
Sure.
We'll hit over Redox.
Sure. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah.
We're staying alive,
Yeah, I'll
buddy.
take
We're
200.
staying
All right,
alive.
you got it.
That's gonna do it for me. Go ahead.
All right, end
Really wish I
phase.
could capitalize.
Stardust comes back.
It does.
I'll draw.
That's correct. Yep.
Stand by main.
All good.
Battle phase.
Sure.
Poke over your Winder.
Again, don't know what I'm waiting for here.
I don't know
but
what
I'm
you're
just
waiting
trying
for
to.
either,
I'm
bro.
trying to find something.
I think
I'm
it's.
trying to
I
find
think
something.
it's over. Go ahead, your turn.
We're not giving up. Okay, now we might be giving up. That's not gonna do shit. Oh my god. Yeah, buddy, you got it. It's just a Bezel
Yeah.
ship.
Oh my
I'm not
goodness,
doing
dude.
it.
Jeez,
Good game.
Dude, good games,
Damn.
man. No, he's done.
That redoer was actually putting in some work.
It did,
And then,
the Shadow Imp just came down too. I had another one face
yeah,
down.
Twin Twister just came so late, and I have a lot of Spell and Trap. If that red reboot was like a Twin Twister, I think that would have made a huge difference. 'Cause
100%.
Then,
Yeah.
then I would have been able to take care of the Shadow Imp. You wouldn't have gotten there can be only one. I would have killed this final battle, which was kind of irrelevant at this point. But then I could have really had a good foothold over the game because Redoer would still be getting materials. I'd be able to just like actually get a board back. But after you evenly matched me, I mean, you got rid of my Dark Hole on top of it. So because I didn't want to lose that off the Chupacabra.
Okay.
So I figured that was the reason to set it, and I didn't think you were going to be popping back row with Guru, so I figured it was like pretty safe, and then you just fucking evenly matched me. So
Yeah, the one-up.
didn't help. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. We all have plenty of one-ups that we have that are just absolutely broken, but congrats, buddy. It's been a long time coming. You've been on a, I forget how, like 3 or 4 loss
It's
streaks, so you
embarrassing.
finally
I don't even
ended
know,
it.
bro. I can't believe this is what I won with too, man. This monkey deck, but yeah,
It works.
it does work. That's the thing too. It's like I put in a whole bunch of text that you didn't even get to see too. I was playing things
Sure.
like I was playing 3 Pank with the World Wrestling, and then I was also playing Eater of Millions in the deck too. And you just
Eater of Millions is a fucking beast
It's
of a card.
insane,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
funny. I think we talked this card up so much and then like never used it.
Yeah, right. No, the card's actually really
but it's
good,
like it's really strong. Yeah. My whole theory was, so I actually wanted to roll up here with a Crusadia Guard Dragon deck this episode because I got Elpie and I got Agripane. Problem is, I don't have a good Agripane target because like I didn't get a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I didn't get like any of the stuff people usually would summon off of it. So there wasn't like a payoff for me to go that route. So I actually ended up scrapping that idea. And then I thought, okay, the Time Thief stuff's actually kind of sick. And unfortunately, I just got shafted by all these floodgates, but that's how it is. And I just played like a bunch of just good stuff, rank 4s, and with the Destrudo package as well. So the idea was to just keep just grinding through Time Thief Redoer because Redoer is just such a hell of a card. And yeah, that was the idea. I had a decent amount of defensive cards as well. I wanted to kind of throw you off your game again because we've been playing just crazy stuff lately. And I wanted you to just not really be prepared for what I was playing. And unfortunately, the Shadow Imprisoning and also the There Can Be Only One by default also was pretty good against me because of the Rescue Rabbit not being able to get the targets out of the deck, which sucked.
I think that the Shadow Imp was just, it was just unfortunate that it also lined up perfectly with your time.
The Dark Synergy.
But if you decided to, it at least takes solace knowing if you decided to go that Crusadia, I did have Goes and Match in the side deck too, so it would have been equally as much of a struggle for you. But I think this deck was just, it's in a league of its own too. Like I opened Kaiser last game and I didn't even get to play it, but like we didn't even get to see the full power of Kaiser Coliseum. But like in a simplified game state like this, if I had Shadow Imp up and Kaiser, like you couldn't use things like Regulator or anything like that. Your deck is like essentially bricked because you need to go in your XYZ.
And you're just not coming back after that. Like it's over.
Yeah, it's curtains. So like this deck, like I said, I think it's in a league of its own. You open up like just the right hand with like a way to get to Guru, and it's so hard. Like if you give me one turn of setup and I make it past that, it's like uphill battle from there.
Yeah, because we saw in this game the Redoer was actually posing a problem for you.
Yeah, I got up to like 6
it was like it's hard, right? I mean, it's hard to remove. It's actually big enough to like kind of hit over most of your stuff. And when you have that backed with like some defensive cards in addition to that, like deck's not bad. It's not as good as like how it could be because we don't have like access to the good Phantom Knight stuff, which is unfortunate. I really wish we did. So I have to play shit like Time Thief Flyback, which is just like not really that good. Although it was kind of cute with the little like Guru stealing thing. But you know, it's I just wanted to try out something different. And again, I tried to throw you off, but I just kind of got shafted by the floodgates.
It is what it is, man. I'd really wish I could tell you more about my strategy, but I feel like I don't have to say too much, honestly.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to. And this is one of the reasons I feel like Kaiser's banned. Like Kaiser, the fact that the games became so reliant on the extra deck and you at minimum always need 2 monsters to make either a Synchro, an Xyz, a Link, whatever. I think that's kind of the reason like why this card just went. Among the myriad of other reasons why Kaiser Coliseum is not okay for the game. But for that especially,
I think
it's just one of those like no fun
that,
zones
but
sort
also
of,
like the nightmare of rulings with it. Like this card is not worded
that too.
At all. Like even reading it today, it doesn't make much sense either. But no, Kaiser is just annoying, and I'm pretty sure it's always going to be banned just due to the fact like it's a nightmare with rulings and everything too.
Yeah, but it was fun. We both brought different decks, which is good. I had no idea. I thought you might run Ballpark back again just because
I was thinking about
we got the new thing in this
set.
Yeah,
the armored sea bug thing. Yeah,
and that thing's pretty sick.
Joseph was laughing at me. I was talking to Joseph about it too, and Joseph was laughing. He didn't think it was a real card, and I said, "Nah, read that thing, dude. It's actually crazy." Like,
and Ballpark gets all this stuff in the grave, so like, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, but I'm excited for next set because Dark Neostorm. Holy shit, that is going to be a definitive set for me, especially because my Orcus core is looking nice. We're finally seeing the fruits of your Guru core come to fruition. We've been waiting for this for like 10 episodes.
Long time.
Got those hidden cities all the way back in what was it? Dark Illusion, I think it was. And now we finally get Guru in this set, so we got to see this. But I might be on something different next episode because of Orcus, and maybe, you know, because I don't want to play Time Thief again, knowing that you're on this deck.
Yeah, I hope you don't get the thing years through. That's going to be terrifying to deal with.
I just need 1 gauge. I don't even need 2. 1 is enough to probably win in Progression Series, so I'm excited. I did spin the wheel again this episode because the pack for OTS Pack 9, kind of whatever. Nothing too crazy in there. I was really trying to get another Galatea or like a Long Girsu for the Orcus core, but didn't get it. I think I got like a common wild card, so I just picked like some garbage card. I'm not.
I actually got for my pity pack. I got a fucking Shizuku, dude. What am I gonna do?
Did you? You got the ulti Shizuku?
I was like, what am I gonna do with Shizuku, man? That's so lame, bro. Unreal.
Oh man, only if we could play Striker. Maybe in season 2. Maybe in season 2. But next episode's gonna be hype. I think it's gonna be crazy to see what we bring next time. I'm excited.
I'll say it, dude. This match was not close though, bro. I hope you don't feel confident.
But to be fair, the last 2 matches weren't close
either. you're right.
So,
they really weren't. They've been very swingy these last few episodes, man.
The teeter-totters swung back in the other way for
Yep,
once.
hopefully I can
And
get a little
so,
bit of a win streak going here.
And maybe you'll be able to get some cards off of the OTS packs or the wheel.
I hope
We'll have
so.
to
I
see.
hope so.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. We have to shout the patrons as always. So big shouts to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Chaotic Meatball, SJ Winchester, Tim00x3, Ika Ironfang, Part 2, Pony Starkey and Musa, Michael Dente, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Straconic, Rockslide, Dollywop, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Cole T, Thomas Nelson, Yusuf Asin 05, Jordan Coons, Calvin, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, David Liu, Rockway 325, Lane Rogers, Chakod, Silent Agent 216, I Sighting, Grin Maju and Salad, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Brett Harvey, John 2 Base, App at the Astro, Brody Eastwood, Day Sear, Elias Pinero, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Speedword or Give Me Death, Matthew Elliott, MBT's Hard Like, Ashlyn Jensen, Cypher Peon, Perp6, TC Gaming, Thanks for the Sleeves, Dad, Matthew Brady, Edison Format, Ash Blossom, Toe Sniffer, Dr. Solace Max, Tom Russell, Gage, Just Play Watts already. You gotta take his advice, buddy. Chipotle Rice, and Nicholas Garland. Thank you so much for watching the video. Must be an MBT alt.
Yeah, right.
And we will see you next time.